We should be live. I didn't get a notification though, so I don't know.
Yeah, I'm checking on the. I was doing the thing to get the numbers. I didn't get the notification, but I refreshed our page and okay, notification drop. Yeah, dude, did. I got the notification.
We back. Episode 1. Well, actually, this is the first episode, so we're not back from anything.
I mean, if you were here for the, what they call that?
The prelude?
Yeah, you were here the prelude, man. Had a gem right there.
Well, one that missed the last live stream. Oh, this is episode 1 of the Blue Magic. If you know what Blue Magic is, it's from Frank Lucas. It is not a sex pill. It's not a sex pill. It's not a sex pill. This is what people keep telling us. It is not a sex pill. It's from American Gangster. Frank Lucas, starring Denzel Washington. They're selling heroin, and they have the highest concentration of heroin, and it's Blue Magic. And this is the highest concentration of content. So this shit is Blue Magic.
Hip hop, man. And we love Hove, so
yeah.
It's only right.
So this one we don't play any music, so the stream stays up all the time. Because like our Saturday and Thursday night streams, they get taken down for the most part because of the copyright. Goddamn DMCA, Universal, fuck them.
I'm not gonna lie though, shout out to them though, because if you know how the other you can't play no music on Twitch or else you get clapped after 3 strikes. You can't even do it on Facebook or else you get clapped. You can't do it on IG. So at least YouTube lets us rock whatever deal they have with the DMCA's. They let it rock for that day, and we can still make like a couple of pennies off. So yeah, shout out to them.
Shout out to Lior.
Yeah.
But the biggest thing we're going to talk about today is how much money have rappers made via projects on Spotify. Shout out to Hip Hop Daily. You should follow Hip Hop Daily on Twitter if you're interested in hip hop. Hip Hop Daily, hip hop by the numbers.
Hip hop all day.
Oh, you're right. Hip hop all day. They all sound the same.
Yeah. I mean, it's the same person. I'm convinced it's the same person. I've been following him along. I think he's from Australia or the UK. So yeah, shout out to you. He's definitely running. If he tweets something, he also runs another big page. If he tweets something, the conversation in the hip hop community goes with it. So his voice, I don't want to say it does. Dude, he's creating like a voice on hip hop on Twitter, and people don't know that it's his one guy.
Nigga pulling the strings.
Yeah.
But apparently he manually counted up every stream on the albums that we're about to talk about, which I would never do this shit, so shout out to him. And he used the average payout for Spotify, which is $0.00437 dollars. So when you click a song, these niggas are not getting paid. But shout out to Tidal. Tidal has the best payout ratio, so support a black business. 50% owned by Sprint, maybe soon to be Twitter.
Yeah. Shout out to that, man. You probably get a discount, or they're probably I don't know, that'd be insane. But you know what this just proves too? When people be like, oh, I got 1 billion streams, or the artist got 1 billion streams on an album. That's cool and all, but that's when Hov says you're inflating numbers, like we dumb, which is true because 1 billion streams does not mean $1 billion. It doesn't even mean
Hov
more
also
money.
said y'all got 1 billion streams, I got $1 billion. You could just quote it that part.
Yeah, that's it. But it's just more streams, even if it's not 1 billion or another. It's more streams don't mean more money. It's just again, it's stupid. It's a fabricated number to look cool for. It's a false number.
Oh, and also these numbers are based on the industry standard 18% royalty that artists get. Now, the artists we're talking about is Travis Scott, Kanye, and Drake. They probably get more than 18% just because of how long they've been making music, and they probably renegotiate for getting more royalties in this. But if you a nigga like Cardi, G.I.D., Joey Badass kind of half independent-y. But on average, people get 18%.
Yeah. Like Rowdy Rich or the Baby, there's no way they're getting what they're worth.
A couple more albums left.
Not until they re-up on the next one, and stuff. So that's insane. That's we already knew. I feel okay. So what this just proves also, if you really want to fuck with the artist and support them, buy his music, and if you're saying I don't want to fucking buy his music, then when this COVID shit's over, go see him on tour, buy the merch, which I feel like the majority of like this new generation people, they do buy merch.
Yeah, merch is definitely the best
But
thing you do.
But even if it's not someone like say Sir, like I wanted to buy Sir's merch too, but it's like $35. But I'm like, damn, that's kind of a lot. But if I'm thinking like, dude, if this was Future's merch, I would definitely pay the $35 for Future.
Do not buy that eBay shit. The artists do not get paid from that, and they be fake. That shit is screen printed, and it ain't even screen printed by the artist. That shit is just a nigga in his basement with a screen printer. Made an investment. Now that nigga makes a shirt from anything that's viral, bro. Do not buy that shit. Or vinyls. Don't buy no goddamn vinyls too. Them shit's fake too.
Oh yeah, that's also true.
Yeah, them shit's big fake. True. But I can start off with Travis Scott. Hey, Trav. Rodeo did 1.3 billion streams, and that is up to the point, which is today is January 11, 2021. So at this point.
So it's 11.
Yeah.
Make a wish.
And by the way, please remember, this is just Spotify, which is the biggest streaming service. So Apple is probably just like a little bit less than this, and Tidal is like a lot less than this. Anybody got Tidal like that?
No, Apple pays more.
No, I mean in terms of the streams. So if you're doing 1.3 billion on Spotify, you're probably doing 1 billion on Apple. I would say it's kind of.
And then Tidal, it's probably like 100 million streams.
Somewhere around there. 100 million might be you might be wild. Maybe 500. Maybe 500. You're not.
There's no way.
Doing half?
Yo.
Okay. A quarter?
Less than half. They're doing 1/4.
Okay, a quarter.
What's my man's name?
You're doing 250 on Tidal.
Dude, what's the dude's name? Elliot. Yo, Elliot, he released numbers.
Niggas never released the numbers. But Rodeo on Spotify had 1.3 billion streams, and that equated to $1,030,000. So not that much. As you can see, 1 million streams is about $1 million. 1 billion streams is like $1 million. With the royalties, the label gets insane. Most of the money, but with the royalties, that's what Travis Scott possibly gets. It's an estimate. Birds in the Trap, Sing Brian McKnight, did 3 billion streams, and Travis Scott made $2.3 million. And Astroworld had 5 billion. God damn, Astroworld went crazy. It started with Drake and Sicko Mode. 5 billion streams, and that approximately netted Travis Scott $3.8 million. For a total of $7.2 million. Yeah. From all his work.
Dude, Travis probably making more money off what he did off those sponsor deals last year.
For sure. Because if he's making $7 million off Spotify, he's probably making $6.5 million off Apple. And in terms of all the other streaming services, he's making another $2 million. Yeah, it's like 16. Yeah, it's like 16, 17 million. But PlayStation, Nike, is it Doritos who has this nigga sponsored too? Reese's Puffs, fucking all the merch he be going crazy with the merch. That merch probably makes him way more than music.
Nerf gun, dude. Can't forget about Fortnite.
Oh my god,
dude, it's but I feel like this also proves like I feel like the big labels are not gonna go away. I just feel like they're gonna start taking more money like off streams and stuff. I feel like the artist is not even gonna get like 10 years from now. You're really not gonna make less money than this. It's gonna be like, yo, you know what? We're giving you a platform and we're putting your music on these playlists and like we're getting your music looked. But you're gonna make money off touring. Oh, and we're still getting cut off touring.
And there was the big topic when Drake was reading up with Universal saying that labels are irrelevant now. You don't need to sign on a label. But Taylor Swift is now independent, and she got all sold by Lil Baby. So, granted, she did do like 450. Was it 450? She did first week at 450, 600, something like that. But the album did not live on. Now, is the music quality worse? I don't know. I'm not like a big Taylor Swift song. I'll say she didn't have a Shake It Off or any of those big records on this, or No, It Got Bad Blood or anything like that. But still. You would think Taylor Swift would be this big, huge artist. She apparently isn't without a label structure, so.
Yeah, same thing for like those songs off of Drake. Like what was released, like the playlist. I don't know what the release that was, but it wasn't like the pushy. Yeah, more life. It didn't really have like a pushing of like Universal and stuff. I forget what the weird thing was. 'Cause I think he just dropped that. There was like no big single, but you cannot tell me that like Blem. What else was on like one of the records?
Blem. Free Smoke.
No, what's the other one with Trav and
Young Thug. There's a Young Thug one.
I got a girl with the iPhone with a screen crack.
Old number, so it bounced back. Well, when I got to bounce back. Had Galchester. I think it was Galchester. There's a lot of good songs. Did I lose you? But
no, but like this, like a song with Trav though. Hold on with that. The song with Trav and I think Quavo
Portland
had quotables.
And it started off with
Portland should have been like a. Dude, it should have been a top 10. I think that's when Murder on the Beat was hot too, by the way. And I'm like that. I'm pretty sure that wasn't a top 10 record, all because the label didn't push it.
Label push. Even Drake needs a label push. No, granted, this shit did sell like 500,000 first week, but you can see views sold 1 million. Like he did double with the label push. And there was songs of that quality on this album.
And in that time, there's no reason why Drake's is still under 600K.
The big record was Fake Love. I think Fake Love was the biggest. I can tell your love is fake. That was the biggest record. And if the label was behind it, it would have pushed the shit out of that, have a fucking challenge or some shit. It would have been bigger. And even Dark Knight demo tapes that dropped this year, like he just tweeted that shit out on his Instagram. Just like, yo, new music. Cop that. Hey, man. But yeah, the label does do a lot for a big artist. Now, if you nobody, stay independent, bro.
Yeah, I mean, I guess if you're independent, they'll put you on playlists, but like you can, this example, you don't get no money. So, I don't know. I mean, but it's good for the look though, right? Because you definitely, I mean, people fake flaunt on Instagram all the time. Look at what's your guy's name?
My guy who fake flaunts.
Fuck with, yeah, no, YK.
That's not my guy. YK Osiris.
Yeah, you say you fuck.
I ain't gonna hold you out. I know one record. It's the one record he ever had.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's your guy. I don't even know that record.
Where nigga said is a nigga offering him $30K for his Gucci jacket, so stop it.
Bro, he said he got rid of his Porsches, everything.
Drives like a Mazda, no? Financial freedom, bro. That's a key. Oh, by the way, we're talking about so Hip Hop All Day put out a list of rappers' estimated net profit from their albums, from Spotify specifically. So we're just talking about that and the 18% royalty that they are standard to get. So it's kind of an estimate. Most of these guys get more than 18%, and you know there's also Apple Music and everything else. But moving on to Kanye.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, your mama did slip off the hard ER. It did sound like.
No, I didn't.
Yo, yeah, you're wild.
First of all.
Okay. Oh, it's okay. It's okay.
First of all, I was trying to quote the Logic bar, but I fucked it up. I was going to quote.
Wait, Logic said hard ER?
Logic said that my grandmother didn't take a whip to the back. Some shit like that. I don't remember what the bar is. It's a fire bar, though.
Wait, so you're saying because... You know what? I'm going to let you rock.
Kanye, The College Dropout. That was streamed 825 million times on Spotify. So estimated value to Kanye, 650K. God damn, Kanye.
Yeah, but someone like Kanye, that doesn't really. I mean, Kanye.
Oh yeah, this was before like, streaming services too.
Yeah, so yeah. That's not really Who else was on it that was like a modern artist?
Drake. God damn, these straight numbers are crazy. Drake got mad M's on his shit. What the fuck?
Straight
so
up.
Should we read a Kanye or no? Or start to ease us?
I don't know. I feel like we got the gist of it. Like, you know, streams don't really mean nothing, bro. And Hov was telling this back when 444 released back in 2016. So 4 years ago. So yeah.
Okay.
I feel like
okay, let me see what let me just go to the biggest Drake streams. And biggest Drake album is views that's streamed 6.5 billion times. That made him 5.1 billion approximately just off Spotify. His second biggest one is Scorpion.
I know, like, we get the Drake thing. That's why I was like, get off the thing and go to something else.
I was just reading the okay. We can talk about Lil Baby.
Yeah, the thing. Oh no, well, dude, I thought you were really gonna take. Well, the other thing I wanted to say,
yeah,
you know, when people looked at Nipsey Hussle crazy for like selling his album for $100, it doesn't look that crazy now, right? Because the value of music should be really worth $100. I remember I was making fun of him. An R&RP Nipsey, I'm like, dude, who in their right mind, you think your album or slash mixtape is worth 100, but in reality, yeah, what these streaming services are giving the artists, yeah, it is worth 100, especially if you're not going to the artist's tour or buying any.
Well, $100 is a bit excessive. Like the common people can't afford. 99% of the population of people who listen to music can't afford $100 album. Like I would never buy an album for $100. Like that's a bit excessive. That was just a point for Nipsey Hussle to do that. Like people like Jay-Z is the one who bought like 10 or 100 times 100 albums or something like that. Like yeah, that's for them niggas. That's not for the common man to be selling music for $100. Also, all these rappers don't make $100 worth of music. I ain't gonna lie to you. These niggas be trash sometimes. These niggas have 3 or 5 good songs to be put in.
At the time though, Nip's fan base, we weren't messing with Nip. I forget what year that was. I don't think Nip was making
that
quality right? music at the time either. That was the one with the thread. I don't know if the album cover was right. And I think he only put 1,000 copies out to sell. And he also threw merch in there too. And it was going to be like a free concert. So I think he was making a point like 1,000, which 1,000 times 100 is what, 10,000 or 6 figures?
1,000 times 100. That is 100,000, I think.
Yeah, so
that definitely is fucked up at
pretty much
basic math. It might not be 100,000, but I'm gonna say it's 100,000.
It didn't 100. Yeah, I was like, yo, carry the zero. What?
I'm gonna say it's $100,000.
Man, it sounds better. R.I.P.
Shout out to that man. Boss. First Dreamville release of the year. Did you hear this song? Is this song out?
Okay. No, it is out. I was gonna be like, yo, guess who the first artist is to release on Dreamville?
Okay.
The man just gave up the.
I ain't gonna hold you. Who in the chat knows who the fuck Boss is? Though? Who in the chat knows who Boss is? And who listens to Boss? Even better, who the fuck listens to Boss? Who heard his last album? I think that was 2 years ago. That might have been last year.
That was last year, bro. That's fucked up. He from
New
York too.
Jad, he really took these niggas shit, bro. Nigga came in like they came in like Luca. Shit crazy. He was like, yo, all you niggas that been doing this for mad long, nah, fuck that. Year 2, I'm out this MVP race.
Boss is literally like, he raps good enough to be like, oh, you're part of the label, and he's like J. Cole's homie, so you can be like, so that type of thing. Because I remember when I actually thought Boss was really, really good, was when I went to see J. Cole like 2 years in a row, and Boss was always opening. I'm like, yo, bro, Fiji water in my iron is fire. Why is no one else listening to this other than like the Dreamville hub? I'm like, huh. He drops more music, and I'm not going to see him on tour, and it's like, yo, his shit not hitting us.
Yeah, it's definitely disappointing. Kaz and Boss are definitely people who didn't live up to the expectations. I'm not saying they can't never make it. Maybe, like, who knows? Maybe this new album he's promoting might have some super fire shit on it. Pretty unlikely.
Dude, no, Boss was never supposed to be like Kaz was though, because he was from the West Coast. People thought like, oh shit, he's gonna like do something. Because he had a J. Cole and a Kendrick feature on his last album. That shit didn't do anything. Yeah, and after, it didn't. I mean, he got the thing with Interscope, the deal with Interscope, and he's on the label like that. His only other big moment is that song with
Zendaya.
Your other guy.
Zendaya?
No, not the Zendaya record, but J. Cole's on that one. No, the other record.
Ari Lennox?
The dude from TD. Reason, where they talk about Rob and J. Cole.
Is that Kaz? Oh,
yeah, that's Kaz. Yo.
I ain't gonna hold it. Reason to start that song. Shout out to Kaz. Shout out to Boz, man. Them niggas did not turn into what TD is, but hey, the new generation Dreamville looking nice. Ari Lennox. There's a fire record with Jasmine Sullivan. That's her name, I think. I like her. Jasmine.
Shout out to her being in the gym, being all healthy and shit, looking all sexy and shit. She's drinking no alcohol, no nothing.
That's a nice, clean spiritual life. A queen.
Yo, I'll go continue. You can just be it.
Okay.
I was
Oh,
gonna
you
say
had
something.
something that's funny to say that might get
No,
you in
no,
trouble
no,
in
no.
10
Continue,
years?
continue. Bro, yeah.
Okay. Hey, speaking of Dreamville, when do you think J. Cole the fall off is dropping? Allegedly, it's February 5th.
Yo, when did Born Sinner drop? I feel like J. Cole has never dropped an album on top of the first quarter, but I'm about to look that up and see if I'm right. Born Sinner came out in June, right? So I don't think he's ever dropped the album in the first quarter. If this album's coming and he's dropping bars and stuff, I feel like it's gonna be in May type of thing.
So you think he's doing all this promotion to drop an album in, what, 4 months?
Well, do you have the are you looking at the list right now? Now it looks like that album's not even next. It's 2 other projects or 2 singles before we get that. It's a Boy is before that.
Yeah, I guess this thing does say features. Then Revenge of the Dreamer 3, the off season. No, the off season next.
So yeah, the off season's still not out. The only thing that we got off the off season is that it's a playlist. So I feel like we're gonna get the off season, whatever that is. That might end up being an EP, him with a whole bunch of features. But she already did that, and It's a Boy, and the fall off. I say summer, or it could be J. Cole dropping the what he always does on winter.
And I'm assuming It's a Boy is because he has a kid. That's a boy. I'm assuming.
Dude, apparently he has like 3 boys and no girls. I forgot who gave us that info in chat.
Sins of, I think it was living a reckless life. Actually, I think. No, yeah, never mind. I think it was living a decent life. Never mind. Apparently, he's a good nigga. Who knew? How can you tell?
Bro, but when he's talking about like being unfaithful and like fucking all these bitches in college and shit, like, who's he rapping from? Like, that's not his perspective. Which I always kind of thought, by the way, because I'm like, yo, you're telling, like, I hate wet dreams. Because I'm like, yo, there's no way that's your story. And this is me being a super J. Cole fucking nerd. Because I'm like, yo, you let us know in the warm-up that a slutty bitch was your first smash. And you use that ass to, like, and I didn't wear it out. Like, he's pretty much talking about, like, he just wanted to get practice and throw out, like, him being a virgin. I'm like, yo, I felt that, J. Cole. Fuck with you. And then we get wet dreams, and I'm like, bro, you telling me, like, this dream about a girl in your math class. Get the fuck out of here. You lied to me.
Well, God forbid a rapper lies.
Not J. Cole, though.
Not J. Cole. Well, apparently this era of J. Cole is called the fall-off era. I guess it's the more bars era. I don't know. Shout out to Jermaine, though. Shout out to Jermaine. We all expecting greatness from you. You are the future. You are my favorite. By the way, J. Cole is my favorite rapper. A lot of people think it's Drake who followed the stream. It's not Drake. It's J. Cole.
Okay. Do you think J. Cole has a chance to outsell the other 2 big rappers, which is Kendrick Lamar or Drake?
This thing on the promotion. This thing able to drop. This thing. You know what's gonna happen? He's gonna drop a single on Tuesday. Wednesday is gonna be like, yo, well, not even tickets. Here's a Zoom link for my listening party tomorrow night, and the album's coming out Friday. Like, that's what a nigga always does. Like, he's not doing the promotion required. Like, Drake been promoting Certified Lover Boy since 2 years now. Actually, that's a stretch, but still. Wow, like all year. He's been leaking music to let niggas know, yo, there is album coming all fucking last year. There's so many leaks. By the way, last leak, amazing. Like, Drake, classic incoming. and I guess that's why niggas think I'm a Drake stan.
I never heard you say classic.
Oh, View's already a classic, bro.
J. Cole. Nah, I said J. Cole. You see?
Fall off? I mean, rapping J. Cole is my favorite J. Cole. Like, my favorite J. Cole project is the warm up, where he's just rapping that Friday Night Lights shit. Keep that song making shit over there, nigga. Give me that bars over classic beat shit. Keep that I'm a good song maker shit at Rock Nation. He's gonna outsell Kendrick. Unlikely. Kendrick's definitely dropping a big single. Kendrick a pop star wrapped in a conscious rapper's body. He's an enigma. He's like Pac. So.
That's a good take. I didn't know you
hey,
heard
man.
you. Let's go.
Come on, man. You know the vibes. Yo, somebody clip that.
It's that blue magic.
You know the vibes.
Do you want me to go next one?
Oh, you have
say,
more?
you
Yeah,
want
no,
to
you can
keep
go
doing it?
if you have something.
No,
I
to
don't
the
know
next topic.
Yeah, if you know it, yeah.
Oh, all right. The next one, yo, what should we go with? Yo, rap again. Shout out to Hip Hop All Day, which is Hip Hop by the Numbers. He gave us his next one. Rappers with the longest charting album on the Billboard 200. Who do you think? Like, what rapper and what album do you think's on that list?
Like longest charting albums of all time?
On the Billboard 200, yeah.
Definitely Eminem.
All right. If you had to pick the album, what would you say? You know what? That's
Eminem
too much work. Eminem's one of them. Next one. Next rapper, you think? Eminem's one.
50
It's current
Cent?
calls, by the way. It's current calls.
We'll go 50 Cent.
No, 50 Cent is not on this
No, 50
list.
Cent.
No 50.
Drake? Take Care. Yeah, Take
Drake
Care
is
on
on
this.
this.
I know Take Care is up there.
Yeah. What a 407 weeks. Eminem's current call with 507
Snoop Dogg?
weeks. I don't even know. No Snoop Dogg. I'm gonna just read off the next. The oldest album that's surprisingly on here is Dr. Dre's 2001, which I believe did not come out in 2001. It came out in 1999 with 164 weeks.
Terrible
so
name.
that's insane. Well, no, because he was in a Suge. He was in a lawsuit with Suge back then. Whatever, and Suge ended up releasing an album called The Chronic 99, and people were gonna get confused. But yeah, the next artist on there is Travis Scott, Birds in the Trap with 221
Yo,
weeks.
them
J.
Travis
Cole.
Scott stands is outrageous, by the way.
Dude, but
The
it's
fan
not
base is crazy.
Astroworld though. It's
I
Birds
know.
in the Trap.
I mean, that's ain't that album 3500 on? It might be a classic.
No, that's actually the after the one 3500.
Shit should have been here.
Dude, nah, this is the one that has Pick Up the Phone.
It's a Young Thug song.
And your guy Nav.
Tap tap tap. Brown boy back.
Yeah, shout out Nav. J. Cole's on here with Forest Hill Drive, and Kendrick Lamar with Good Kid, Mad City.
Yeah, I think Kendrick has the longest consecutive. Like, I haven't felt because I think Take Care fell off the charts like 1 week, and it was a big deal. Like, oh my God, Drake doesn't have anything on the Billboard. Was it Hot 100 or Hot 200?
Those were two different stats, but yeah, Take Care did fall off. He didn't have no album that was charting on the Billboard 200, and he didn't have a single that was on. It was like two different things.
Because I remember he took a break at one point. The only break he ever took. Didn't drop an album. I was like, oh, where's Drake? Nigga washed up.
Yeah.
Fans are so fickle.
Yeah, this is not counting consecutive. This is just their albums being on the charts.
Shout out to Kendrick for being number one at Good Kid, Mad City.
Well,
Eminem number two.
Call is number one.
I mean, I ain't gonna hold it. We ain't calling Eminem. Eminem is like, I nigga white, bro. Shout out to all the white people. That nigga has a built-in like 10 more million people. So Forest Hill Drive, by the way, is a big surprise. J. Cole isn't the most beloved person.
But that's the album that everyone knows.
That is his most famous album. But shout out to you remember that weather girl that was getting shamed because she had a fat ass and big titties?
Shout
out to her. She tweeted out like 8 years ago. Yeah, she tweeted like 8 years ago. It's Friday. Nobody want to hear no fucking J. Cole. And every Friday I see that tweet on my timeline. Shout out to her. That's the greatest tweet. That is top 5 tweets on Twitter this Friday. Don't want to hear no fucking J. Cole. Top 5 greatest tweets, bro. I'm gonna lie to you.
I kind of don't want to fuck with her. Now I kind of want to follow her because of that tweet. She's so bad.
And Kanye is on this with what's this shit called? TLOP? What does this even mean? The Life of Pablo.
Yeah, The Life of Pablo. Yeah, like, are you surprised that the Dr. Dre has been on the Billboard 200? He has than Kanye West any album.
21 had Explosive.
Yeah, I mean it has still Dre, but that album came out in '99. Like, Kanye is relevant for this time. It kind of just almost shows that he's not a good streaming artist. If anything.
Dr. Dre is quite famous though. I'll put that out there. He especially in the 2000s, I would say Dr. Dre was more famous than Kanye. Because Kanye isn't that like this should be I feel like we should make this could be a whole topic by itself. I'm gonna say as someone who lives outside of the world of America and Kanye isn't that famous.
That old mystery.
And a nigga like you, who you always bring up that he doesn't chart that well. Like he doesn't. Like he's not that famous. Like he's famous, but on this list, he's bigger than Travis. He's more famous than Travis Scott, J. Cole. Kendrick might have surpassed him because Kendrick got this fucking aura around him as being the stereotypical rapper. Like if someone wants to name a rapper, they're like Eminem. Kind of like before, like if you're gonna name the greatest rapper, you're like kind of basing on hip hop. You'd be like, yo, it's Nas. Like Kendrick has this aura of he is rap.
Bro, I'm gonna say 2003 Kanye West has Jesus Walk, and I feel like when I feel like Dr. Dre 2001's on there, because when people would search Dr. Dre, the only album pops up is The Chronic 2001. Remember, the original project's not on there, so I feel like this album definitely benefited from that. Because when people are trying to make Dr. Dre playlists or whatever, the only thing they could add is this album.
Kanye is known for Yeezys, not his music no more. And I'll say this, similar to how.
Who the fuck said that?
But I'll say this though, similar to how Jordans are famous because of Michael Jordan, but became a hype beast object that kids who never watch Michael Jordan or even care about basketball fuck with Jordans. Like they fuck with Jordans not because of Michael Jordan, but they fuck with Jordans because they are Jordans. You know what I mean? I feel like people fuck with
so
Yeezys because they're cool, not because of Kanye's music. Like I know that there's kids who fuck with X Juice WRLD, Lil Tecca, and are rocking zebra Yeezys and do not give a fuck about Kanye. They could give two shits about Kanye. They never heard Lit Registration because you got to actually go back and hear Lit Registration. And
they heard Yeezus though, and they heard Graduation. Fuck yeah, did they listen to X? They definitely like Yeezus.
Pelicans' mama's voice. Pelicans has zebras, and Pelicans only likes the new Kanye, like that bullshit.
And Pelicans,
but he likes that bullshit
like,
Kanye, that trash, that Jesus shit. Shout out to Jesus though, that's my guy.
Did Mama just diss?
I said shout out to Jesus, that's my guy. And your cousin. That's a layer joke. Tell me in the chat. Tell me that was funny, bro.
Bro, what's that movie with Denzel, by the way?
Jesus Shuttleworth. Oh no. I got game. I got game.
You got game, yeah. They thought she was crazy. Look at the sky. Yo, what's sad about this though? Kind of way he doesn't care because Hove's not. Is Hove already a billionaire?
Yeah, he was the first hip hop billionaire because Dr. J was Dr. J didn't say nothing. Tyrese was capping. Tyrese went alive and said, "Yo, I'm with the first hip hop billionaire, the Doctor."
Oh, man. It's just Jay-Z's not on this list, but I guess at this point, Hove's almost bigger than hip hop.
Yeah, he is similar to how Nas is the stereotypical rapper. Hove is like a stereotypical musician who became a businessman. He's like more famous for his business acumen, and Kanye more famous for shoes. Yeah. Drake is a pop star. Kendrick is a fucking rap a lot. J. Cole is the underground nigga with dreads.
I definitely thought that was a double entendre. I was like, wait, where are you tying this with? Like, Rap a Lot Records?
Kendrick ain't signed the J. Prince. Shut the... You know Drake, the only nigga tied up like shoelaces. Come on, man.
Man. Top 10 highest. The next one, do you like the transition is so weird. Hopefully, you get better at this.
Wait, what's the next one?
The next one is a top 10 highest hip hop R&B first week sales for 2020. Oh my bad. Wait, so this is last year's 10.
Yeah, for 2020.
I was just reading
for
it
last
now,
year.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna read it off. And get our takes. Or should we go with the you guess which was number one?
I'm also short.
I
switched to it and I forgot. So.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's just practice.
Top 10 hip hop albums. That's Juice WRLD, right? Legend Never Dies, Juice WRLD.
Yeah, that was Juice WRLD 400.
Yeah, obviously Juice WRLD is number one because he died. R.I.P. Juice WRLD. When rappers, Jadakiss said dead rappers get the best publicity. So Jadakiss.
I don't feel like that's a proper bar to say it on.
I ain't saying nigga Jadakiss said that. Nigga go talk to Jadakiss.
That's a
niggas talking to me like this, but niggas wasn't talking to Jadakiss like this though. That's all I'm saying, nigga. Niggas, the kiss would have been in front of niggas and niggas talking to them like this.
Jadakiss overrated to me.
Yeah, you're right. Okay. After Hours, The Weeknd. This was a pretty good album.
Pretty good.
I mean, was it the best Weeknd album?
The man is performing at the Super Bowl.
That don't mean nothing, nigga.
When you perform at the Super Bowl, that means you're the biggest pop artist. They can get that you're not hip hop because you're too black.
No,
I mean
that for him, so.
You know what's so crazy? I don't believe, but I may be right. But people are gonna be like, "Damn, Hov really did get a black artist out there." Dude, like, how long has it been? Who was the last?
Travis Scott was like on a jump, but he wasn't the star. He wasn't the main performer. He was a side nigga. The Weeknd, the headliner.
Yeah, Maroon 5. Yeah. Yo, that Weeknd thing is gonna be legendary, bro. This Super Bowl is gonna be legendary. I'm calling it now. I'm not gonna go off topic, but in the Weeknd performance is gonna be like on some Prince and Michael shit. Yeah, I said it. It might start raining. If you get that.
Beyonce was the last one. Yeah, and Beyonce ain't even black or white. Beyonce, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. Look how you spelled her name. You even have the tilde. Bro, you have the tilde over E. And I know you ain't do that on purpose. That was Google. That was your phone. That was Siri, nigga. Yeah, like Beyonce is definitely above you niggas. So fuck out of here. And The Weeknd only had like 6 amazing songs on his album. The rest of it was just good. Snow Child, Escape from LA. Yes, Snow Child, Escape from LA. Blinding Lights, that's everybody's shit. That shit's crack. After Hours was cool. The song After Hours was cool. And
they're pushing Save Your Tears. They're pushing that for the single, which I feel like by the time we get to the Super Bowl next one, it's gonna be number 1.
By the way, is this the worst Weeknd album to you?
It is still the worst Weeknd album to me because it's like, yo, it's pop and then it's sad. I'm like, I feel like you done this, like you already done this project like before, like better with
Starboy Fire.
But it's, I don't hate it as much though as I did because like I think this was on my most listened albums of Spotify, so I don't. The Weeknd's still good. It does have higher standards for the Weeknd.
I think it's his second worst. Kissland is dog shit that shouldn't have left the studio.
Okay, you hate it. So we're definitely, King Benny. We ended up recording the Rocky video, by the way. We're definitely gonna record a Weeknd Kissland video too. Now that you're editing, that shit about to go crazy in the Weeknd Reddit.
Eternal Take is the 3rd best-selling album of last year. What the fuck?
No. Think though. Remember the hype.
Is that the shit that had I Came In with a New 40 Glock? Was that song on it?
Yeah, okay.
I'm with this.
Yeah. No, the crazy part, there was no big single off this. It was just the hype, though. Just remember?
Yeah, the hype was kind of crazy.
And Uzi's a proven known artist because he was coming off the number 1, EXO Tour Life. It was not some Cardi shit where it's like, oh, the hype is building him up, but the casual consumer doesn't know no Uzi record. Like, no, people know Uzi records. So, shit. Dude, and then he dropped the deluxe, but this is just off the first week. Bro, Eternal Take, I'm still listening to it, bro. That shit.
I like it too. It has highs and lows. The deluxe is trash, but the original joint has. I like the first couple of tracks. It has highs and lows though.
Pop.
I'm gonna make it a bitch run.
The deluxe grew on me. Like the deluxe is like a gif and shit. Like I was just like, damn. Like let me get to the deluxe. Obviously, I didn't hit it. I didn't listen to it straightforward. I hit shuffle, which I don't know if that's a good thing if you have to hit shuffle on the album. On the deluxe, but I hit shuffle and I'm like, whoa.
Chrome Heart Tags
fuck that
Chrome Heart Tags is a top 5 Uzi song for me, by the way.
Not you, Pelicans. The dude who pulled up in chat that one day. I just wanted to say that. My bad.
What is MTBMB? What is that?
If I had to take a guess, I'm gonna say K-pop. I'm about to look it up.
Cause this shit beat me.
Oh my gosh, yo! It might as well be K-pop. Do you want me to say it or do you know?
What is it?
It's fucking Eminem.
Oh, Music to Be Murdered By? Oh my god! Why yo niggas abbreviated this like I would know? Yo, they got way too many high hopes in Eminem, bro. This is crazy. I did like a couple of tracks off that. It wasn't a bad album. It wasn't a bad album, but it's an album we did not need from Eminem. You can't be a legendary artist and drop in good albums. Like that's nigga retire. You make so much money, nigga. It's not like he poor. Like I could see how much money he's making by all these lists we've been going through having his goddamn name on it.
Yeah. Yeah. Dude, you know what's so crazy? After like, so the first one was Juice WRLD. I'm not mad at that. He passed away and he was already selling 300K. After Hours Weekend, cool, it makes sense. Little Uzi, the hype. Now when we get to Eminem, I'm like, the fuck is this?
Man. It's crazy.
Like, yeah, this is really this like. It's kind of disgusting, bro, because you don't deserve to be here, Eminem. You definitely, like, I'm not gonna lie, Dark Lane demo tapes need to be where you're at. And I don't know who's under. I'm about to Google that, too.
Yeah, Dark Lane Eminem is pretty close. After that is Shoot for the Stars, Aim for the Moon, Pop Smoke.
Pop Smoke needs to be ahead of Eminem, bro. And I'm not making no black and white thing. I'm just making it in quality. Like, I don't know. Like, it just... Yeah, Pop Smoke.
I mean, it has to kind of be a black and white thing if you're putting up these numbers with a mediocre album, bro. Like, it has to be black and white. Like, the only reason Eminem does these numbers is because every 30-year-old white person listens to Eminem. That's the only reason he's doing these numbers.
Nah, but there's a 30-year-old black dude, Mexican dude, Asian dude who just casually listens to hip hop and think Eminem's like the greatest thing ever. And I'm blaming them too for it, bro. I'm blaming them too.
Shout out to Pop Smoke, man. Right on there with 250. You know, again, Chud Jadakiss. Dead rappers get the best promotion.
Yo, you're wild. You're freaking.
Fuck them niggas that.
And no one gets that because they don't listen to.
Pelicans in the chat. What do you mean?
Yeah, he laughing. He's the guy too.
After that, Dark Lane demo tapes. Really good, by the way. Really fucking good. Really quietly, really good album or mixtape or whatever the fuck it is. Throw away. Quietly, really good. No pressure.
Do you think it's better than the playlist?
More Life?
If you had to choose.
Yes, it is better than More Life.
Yeah.
It's more structured. It's more lyrics, more bars.
Yeah, he gave us everything. Yeah, Dark Lane demo tapes.
I'll say that.
Dude,
no. You know what?
songs?
It's not better. I'll tell you what happened. Dark Lane demo tapes is on some dark, you're inside the house vibes. It's quarantine. You're fucking quarantined. Dark Lane demo tapes. More Life had Madiba rhythm and them outside joints that you could be outside for. There's a difference. They're different types.
Okay.
I'll say that.
Wait, so are you? So you're giving it?
No, I'm giving it Dark Lane demo tapes because I'm personally more a fan of the straight bars. But I'm saying this wouldn't have hit. This wouldn't hit. No, this wouldn't hit the same if we dropped it when More Life was dropped. I'm just saying that. More Life was for the time.
Yeah. Shout out to More Life.
Yeah.
I was just curious.
No Pressure, Logic. Really good beats.
Yo, you.
Oh yeah. Well, I go like this all the time. The beats are fire. It's like I like Logic. It's a good album. It's his best album it's his third best album. I go on. No, he's just like 7 albums. You're bugging. What are you talking about? The fuck are you talking about?
Wait, you count
those are albums. Stuff? He has Bobby Tarantino's and he has the other series. Boom Trap. What's that shit called? Sinatra.
Oh, this
Sinatra. He has mad shit. But I go Under Pressure, Incredible True Story, and then No Pressure in terms of his albums, personally. And again, shout out to No ID. No ID fucking killed it.
Yeah, I'm happy for Logic being making this list because like Logic retired, and he is mad underrated. And for him being 220,
I didn't know he sold that much.
Remember,
like, I'll be honest with you, I didn't know that.
Yeah, and I was like, is this a typo? But I don't feel like it. People would have been killing him in the comments. So this not. So shout out to Logic. Yo, I haven't even seen him news on Twitch or anything. Yo, they Twitch back out the deal.
After that, we got My Turn, Little Baby, 197 first week. Turned out to be the best-selling album of the year in all genres. Little Baby really ran that year. Last year was Little Baby's year. He really took that shit by the neck. Little Baby and the Baby. Damn, the Baby's taking over. And fucking Baby from Cash Money robbed some niggas. So, fuck. Somebody not getting paid. So that nigga probably bought another Lambo to got niggas shit. Shout out to all the babies.
Dude, that's insane. What did Roddy Ricch do? I know Roddy Ricch came out in December, so I'm guessing that's why he didn't do.
Yeah.
But I feel like the Roddy Ricch first week sales are not crazy, huh? Let's see. Discography. Excuse me for. I remember I hated this.
Excuse for being antisocial. It's a great. I like the title.
That title does not represent. That's what made me not like listen to the album. I ended up loving the album way later. That album, the title does not represent nothing to do with the music.
I mean, it's definitely Kid Cudi vibes with the title.
Exactly. Or some Juice WRLD or
it's
X.
Kid Cudi vibes.
I'm like, bro. That's why I was like, yo, you're man. But he ended up selling 101 first week.
But then the box happened, so you know. Savage Mode 2, 175K. This shit was overrated. I'm not gonna lie to you. This shit was some ass. 21 Savage let me down with this shit. He had a couple joints. He had the Drake joint. He had. What else did he have on
that? The Drake one is. I feel like is last time I looked at Spotify, it is the most listened to song on there. He did drop a video to something else.
Yeah, the one I keep all my cars running. That shit too. But in terms of the.
Did he have like an NWA sample?
I can't remember. I don't even go back to his album. I only played the Mister right now. To be honest with you. And rich nigga shit. Rich nigga shit. I got a lot of.
Our guys sent in the chat. What's his name? Bro, you from Chicago?
I don't know.
You sent us when we were celebrating our 3-year anniversary, which is our 3-year anniversary, by the way, at 3500. You sent us the last song of Off the Tip. So now every time I think of like this moment or that moment, I go back to that song. But I'm gonna keep it a band. If you never sent it in group chat, I would never like fuck with that song. Dude, and I don't even blame 21 Savage for this project. I know it's gonna sound crazy, like, yo, how you name Metro? Bro, 2015 Metro was special. 2021, 2020 Metro, I don't know that guy. I never actually did. I'm blaming Metro Boomin, though, for the quality of that shit, bro. I'm like, fuck, man. Like, how can you not structure right beats for 21? It just feels like, yo, 21 fucks with Metro Boomin so heavy. And it's like, nah, we still gonna do it, bro, out the love. But it's like, Metro Boomin is not catering to 21. Not like how Hit Boy did to Nas or Benny the Butcher. Or even if you're not making something in their lane, your sound is not good enough right now in 2020 or 2021 to make his shit pop. It's literally 21 Savage carrying that shit.
Yeah. After I Am Greater Than I Was expecting a whole lot from 21. Did not get it. The last one on the list, Circles, Post Malone. I'm gonna be honest, I only heard the singles. I didn't listen to the entire album. So I can't tell if this shit's
Is Sunflower on this?
Ooh. Is Sunflower on this? That alone makes... Fuck. Maybe.
Yeah, because I'm like, it's like the...
You know what? I'm not even... Sunflower's a Sway Lee song, bro. Fuck it. Sway Lee and that Spider Into the Spider-Verse made that shit pop. Yeah, you could take... goddamn Post Malone off this, bro. Is Circles even Post Malone? Because it's saying the last shit is Hollywood Bleeding. So maybe I'm bugging.
Yeah.
So who did Circles? Hollywood. Is that Mac Miller?
Oh, it's Mac Miller?
Yo, wow. I didn't even look it up either. I just knew it was Mac Miller. Wow.
Yo, I looked it up and I'm like, yo, why the fuck is Mac Miller pop up?
And you're the Mac Miller fan.
I'm not gonna lie, Circles was an album he didn't finish, and Circles is not the Mac Miller I like. No, I like. See, this is when what's that line you kept saying about?
See, rapper? Now it's Apicapel. Dead rappers get the best promotion.
Hey, see, and this is a perfect example because this is not even on the level of Swimming. And I remember I was like in some chats on Twitch, like, yo, this one's a classic. And I remember like the dude who was streaming was like, checked. I'm like, nah, Swimming. If we're gonna look back, Swimming is the one. But like, you're literally thinking this is best work because he's dead. You know, I hate people like that. But Circle only had a couple of joints. Like, I don't.
My favorite Mac is watching movies with the sound off. I really like that album. That was my shit. But after that, I never really. I kind of fell off the Mac bandwagon a long time ago. Shout out to Mac Miller though. R.I.P.
You don't even fuck with Cheese like that though.
Fuck you who?
With Cheese.
I know. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Slaps knee.
No, Mom really don't fuck with Cheese. That's crazy, bro.
Yo, no one gets that joke. That's an inside joke. It's stupid. No one knows I don't like cheese. Like no one knows. Okay. All right. Hey, don't hurt yourself for the laughing, bro. Don't hurt yourself laughing. You're cracking yourself up. Wow. So funny. So funny.
Man.
It's so funny.
Oh, where's that?
Is there anything left on the list?
Sway Lee was in an accident, but
Not the GOAT.
Yeah, Sway Lee was in an accident. This was June 2nd, so that kind of passed.
Greatest living artist. Man. Greatest living artist.
Yeah, your guy. Lil Yachty has a cereal coming out with Reese's Puffs. I don't know what release. I was thinking at first this was Photoshop, but no, like a legit couple of
If I say, how does this nigga keep getting work? Am I hating? Am I hating on a black man by saying, how the fuck does this nigga keep? What is this nigga doing that puts him on a level to get a Reese's commercial? Is he in touch with the kids? Like, is this nigga like making some music that I never heard that's like fire to the kids? Like, is there any kids in the chat? Like, is there the youth? What the fuck?
Yeah. Bro, it's because he's clean cut, and like if you actually look, he actually went to like a university and he dropped out and something. That's why I feel like big companies fuck with them. I feel like that's what Sprite and Nautica and all did that, because when like the uppity ups, like the people who are in charge, like the white people or whoever, I'm just gonna say white, because I'm just saying that white, or out of touch, they'll be like, let me look at his criminal record. Oh, he hasn't done anything? Yeah, let's give him a deal. Like, oh, he's associated with the Migos.
Yeah, but the Migos do mad crap.
Exactly, but the guy who's promoting the cereal is not part of No Crimes. So when they try to get it off to the other people and improve it, it's like, well, we're just, and I'm pretty sure they're like, well, we're just kind of using him. But I mean, he's still getting paid. But I'm just
he's
like,
a brand ambassador apparently.
Man, Travis Scott couldn't even get me to buy this shit.
Yeah, that Travis Scott.
You fuck with cereal?
No, I don't eat cereal. Especially, I wouldn't be eating these. This ain't even cereal. This is just sugar, nigga. It's Reese's Puffs.
Yeah. Sound like my mom.
I mean, it's sugar. At this point, I can't eat that much sugar. My goddamn whole head will hurt me eating that much sugar. Let's eat cotton candy, nigga. That just like hurts my throat. I'm like, oh my god, I'm getting old, nigga.
Yeah,
bro, I'm telling you, man, this shit.
Candy part.
It's too much sugar, bro. This shit crazy. It's crazy.
Shit. But yeah, that's insane. I feel like the last one, one more. Corday had this is an old picture too, but I feel like there's been a lot of Corday sighting, which I feel like this is gonna be Corday's year if he's gonna be a superstar. We might need to make a video on that. He was in a coupe with Dave Chappelle. Are they just kicking it, or is Dave Chappelle gonna make an appearance on the album on some skit type of thing?
Well, Dave Chappelle is a big hip hop fan, so Dave Chappelle might really just be a fan of this nigga. On the Chappelle show, he used to bring on rappers all the time. Him and Kanye are apparently BFFs. Nigga flew up to Wyoming to check on that nigga. He also happened to be the greatest comedian of all time. So, hey man, if Dave Chappelle said it's fire, this is gonna be an iconic photo, by the way. Irregardless of what YB Corday's career becomes, this shit right here, gonna be an iconic photo. Plus the photo is fire, black and white. It seems to be like a Lexus of some kind. Actually, never mind. I said fucking Dave Chappelle. Yeah, never mind. Yeah, never mind. What the fuck am I talking about? I said Dave Chappelle car. Yeah, what the fuck am I talking about? Yeah, that's probably some concept shit. I'm bugging. I said Lexus for Dave Chappelle. Yeah, like 2 for $40.
That might be like a throwback or some shit. Yeah. My bad, my audio went out.
Okay.
Rundown in the. I feel like we should just do a rundown in the chat. Does anyone else want to say anything? Like, should we talk about, or should have talked about, or any like and
also,
any thoughts?
Love and make a wish
and stuff. Yeah, I make a wish to be healthy.
Who are you, my mom?
Okay, what the fuck? Shout out to your mom.
I wish for good health, head ass.
I don't know, man. Any doctors in the chat? What does that look like right there, you guys?
This ain't gonna get us demonetized. Like I said, he tried to get the Travis Scott Reese's cereal. Not gonna lie to you, that McDonald's deal looked super cool until I saw Bad Bunny with one. I was like, damn, they just giving everyone those. And apparently Nick Merckx has one. I was like, come on, man.
Racist.
Flight has one. Come on, man.
That was Jay Bounty.
Oh, that wasn't Bad Bunny?
No, that was
Come
J
on, all
Balvin.
makes look alike.
And Nick Merckx didn't get one. It was actually Flight
Flight.
Reacts, bro. No, but Flight got one with like Wendy's.
Heat check. Shit, that shit better than anything J Balvin ever put out. No cap. But it's 55 minutes into the stream. We're gonna cap it off at an hour at 55 minutes. Shout out to everyone that pulled up. This was the first episode. It was pretty good, I think. Talked about shit, you know. It'll stay up there.
Yeah, for like stuff that was like a week old too.
If anyone is interested to rewatch, they can, because it doesn't get taken down. We didn't use any music, you know. So shout out to everyone that pulled up. Pelicans, King Benny, Isaiah, Ethan pulled up for a little bit. RCH.
Oh yeah, he definitely was gang banging in the chat. He showed the wrench. He's like, yo.
RCH and Boy Wonder. Team Boy Wonder dipped.
Yeah, I need a graphic on top of it or some shit if new people are coming in. Yeah, we do need that, but like Mamba's laptop doesn't support that. We do need, dude. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, they might be able to support that because I'm not playing the music. No, when I was doing the music on the Skype and everything, fuck no.
Yeah, it does look weird. Remind me, we're definitely. I'm definitely making a thing for the verses. Like it's probably gonna be mad ghetto, but like so it's gonna be like a thing where it's like 20 things where you can just. For King Benny, if you could, we need a graph for like freaking so we can input the song that battled the other song, so it can look way better. So when someone comes in, it's like, oh, Straight Outta Compton went against Cream or something. Like that
everything around me, Cream, get the money.
Anything, I'm not gonna like anything that comes to your mind, even if it whatever you want to do, anything will work right now for Saturday.
Well, yeah, shout out to everyone that pulled up. We'll be back Thursday night. New music. If there is no new music, we'll be playing an old album just to relive the moments. Which old album will we be playing? I have no idea.
You have to pull up on Thursday and see.
Dun dun dun. But we out.